Hey friends, Josh Brown with his productions. I hope you're having a great day. I wanted to share with you the book that I'm currently reading. This book is called Does God Really Like Me? This is by Sid Holsclaw and Geoff Holsclaw. So I actually got to meet Sid personally. She's a close friend of my spiritual director, Doug Moister. And I've got some friends who are actually in spiritual direction with Sid as well. She's a spiritual director. She also has some experience with language, some neuroscience connected to language. Brilliant lady. I spent some time via Zoom talking with her. And she told me of several other books that kind of follow in the vein of research that I had been doing. Been studying a lot of what is being coined as neurotheology. So neurotheology is this study of brain science in connection to theology, spiritual formation. What part do our brains have in the way that we're shaped and formed to be more like Jesus? Turns out there's a ton of things. It's kind of cool to see science connecting, and I should say catching up with what the Bible has always talked about in spiritual formation. So this book has just been a really kind of a comforting book talking about joy specifically. That's one of the main things that in the neurotheology vein of thinking is a focus, the importance of joy in our lives. A couple months back, you saw me reference some books in the similar vein, then The Joy Connection last month. So this month is no different. Just a great book. Does God Really Like Me? Discovering the God Who Wants to Be With Us. I'd love to share from this book, this page 94, and Sid says, maybe Geoff actually that's writing in this section, it's co-written by the husband and wife. We need to think of God's call to holiness in the same way, as an orientation, a direction we're heading. So while we are justified, while we are holy in the sight of God, we're also becoming more holy and righteous each day by the choices that we make. It's a direction that we're heading. It's not a place that we've actually completely arrived to. We are eternally holy, eternally righteous, but we're becoming more holy and more righteous, I guess becoming who we are, the closer that we get to heaven. And so I really thought that that was an interesting perspective to talk about it as an orientation rather than as this resolute thing. And part of brain science is thinking about how you can shape your thinking about how you could shape your spiritual formation towards holiness, towards righteousness, towards the love of God. So I want to tell you, this is a great book by Sid and Geoff Holsclaw. Does God Really Like Me? Discovering the God Who Wants to Be With Us. Check it out. You can get it on Amazon. You can get it anywhere where books are sold. A great book.